Doggies fans, all things Bulldogs, Player Watch 2023. Raymond Faitala-Mariner, the Samoan and New Zealand international. This guy is the longest serving player at the Bulldogs right now and newly elected club captain. Greatly respected amongst peers, amongst fans, amongst the management. He is loved and he loves the Bulldogs. And he is very excited from what I've seen of episodes of The Kennel and all the interviews thus far. The joker, the humble guy, he is a real asset to our club, and I look forward to what he can do in 2023. Big changes for Big Ray, but let's talk about where he come from. He started his rugby league career. He come to the Warriors in 2012, 2013 as part of the Holden Cup. Elevated to their reserve grade side, the Auckland Vulcans. Played in the grand final, loss to the Panthers. Very, very good player. Now, I think he made his first grade debut in 2015. Played one game in 2016 for the Warriors before being swapped with Shaun Lane. Shaun Lane now a very damaging back rower himself at the Parramatta Eels, and his debut at Belmore, Shaun Lane, in our big win over the Storm, will always be remembered. Now, Big Ray, he's, as I said, our current longest serving player, rewarded for his toughness and his resilience and his loyalty to get a contract extension for another 3 years. And that's just a testament to the type of player and type of leader he is around the club. He obviously wanted to stay loyal to Canterbury, and he loves the club. He said that on the episode of The Kennel. You could see how much it meant to him when he was made the cultural captain as well. His influence on the youth and that's coming through both on and off the park is going to be essential for our success. And I think they've made a good choice in having Ray as that club captain. He's someone that a lot of the young guys can really look up to and look to for advice when challenges arise. Now, on the field, that's going to be very, very interesting. Big Ray has been playing on the left. He was definitely, I think he was our player of the year in 2020. Equal top try scorer with 6 tries. In a very tough year where we only just avoided the wooden spoon, only won 3 games, to show the gulf in the talent of that year. Big Ray was a shining light, playing I think 20 games in that year. Obviously the injury troubles in 21 and 22, getting back mid-season in 22 after about an 18-month layoff, which was really detrimental to his career, and many thought he may not even be get another contract, but Phil Gould has signed him up, and I think it was a great move. It's with no coincidence that Big Ray coming back into the side did coincide with Mick Potter's arrival and putting the likes of Averillo to fullback and a few changes they made and that connectivity and cohesion that was developed in the side at that point. Having Big Ray on that left edge last year really did help with the variation in the attack and the improvement in attack, and sort of playing on the front foot a little bit really helped him as well quickly get into a groove. Obviously he's still getting back from a massive layoff. That just doesn't happen in 5 or 6 or 10 games. It usually takes about 12 months to get back to your best after an injury like that. No excuses for Big Ray now, though. He's back on the park. He's back in the club. But there has been a change. He's moved to the right edge. He was a left edge back rower. So what does that mean for Canterbury? Well, he's got Jake Averillo, Jacob Kiraz and Kyle Flanagan on that right edge. So that is going to take a little bit of time to get that cohesion going. We have to understand that as fans. It doesn't happen overnight. They will rely on their fullback to help provide direction in defence, and apparently Hayes Perham is very good in that area, so that's what we want to see. The trial was a little bit concerning. The four of them didn't gel well together, so that has to improve, and I expect it will, because it was so basic, some of those tries, that you just couldn't fathom that being the status quo moving forward. So hopefully that right edge can click pretty quickly and be given the opportunity to show its wares and do a great job and contribute to our success sooner rather than later. Big Ray's presence out there, you know, it will take a little bit of time, but once he gets his feet and gets used to that lateral movement, I still believe he's got enough speed. I believe he's got enough tenacity in his game to make it work on the edge. Some people in fan bases I've heard of believe that Big Ray needs to move to the middle of the field. We'll see. I'm not sure if that's the right solution, but obviously the coach will know whether that's an option for the Bulldogs or not. But the good thing for Big Ray, and it is a good thing, is there is competition coming. The likes of Jacob Preston, who I think is more of a left edge back rower, but the fact that he's only young and pushing through is going to put pressure on Big Ray in the starting lineup. You've got other players coming through as well. Jackson Tapine, there's Andrew Davey and Corey Waddell still there. You know, and big guys, Patolo and Pele, who are front rowers from what I can tell, but, you know, potentially could play in the back row and have done so before. So let's, you know, get behind Big Ray, one of our most popular players, and his success will be a key ingredient to the success of the team. We really need him to, as I said, get that cohesion going with that right edge defence. That's where it's most important. I feel the attack will come. He has three players around him that, you know, are on the ball type players. Kyle Flanagan loves to be near the ball. Whenever there's a break, you'll see Kyle there. Whenever there's a break, you'll see Jake Averillo there, and Jacob Craze is another one who likes to touch the ball as much as he possibly can. And you know, there's a lot of tenacity and skill and talent on that edge. Not many people have said they have faith in Flanagan. I think Kyle Flanagan with Raymond Fatala-Mariner out there can form a really good combination. And, you know, and they need to, because the Dogs need success this year. We need to be in contention for the entire year. If we get to 10 rounds out and, you know, we're out of contention again, it's going to mean more instability, and you know, fans aren't going to like it at all. And this is what sort of scares me. But I just want to see these guys be successful on the field and off it. I think they've got off the field. They're getting that really right. It hasn't been an issue off the field from what I've heard for a very, very long time for the Bulldogs, and touch wood, that continues. We need that to continue off the field, and I think Big Ray is the right man to control that. And while they're on the field, he's also going to be very instrumental in leading us forward. So I'm happy to hear your thoughts about Big Ray. Obviously, it's a no-brainer that most people love Big Ray. I haven't heard a bad word ever said about him. He's been one of our shining lights in the dark times, and I really hope that this team can combine to give him some great moments, not just us fans, because he deserves it as our longest serving player, and one of the really good guys of the NRL. All right, thanks guys for all the support, and I appreciate it very, very much, and look forward to speaking soon. Cheers.